Hey, what's up everyone and welcome back to another video. And I just got back from watching Sonic 3, so I had to quickly fresh take video. I had to get this out of the system right now. It's a spoiler review. If the thumbnail wasn't obvious, I'm going into heavy spoiler territory, but we'll start right from the beginning. Prison Island was in the film. I freaked out when I saw that. I was just happy that they included it. That's where Shadow was being held. And yeah, we'll talk about Shadow first, since that is the first character I've mentioned. They did him really well. The backstory was really done well. They did change how Maria died. She wasn't shot, which is completely fine. I knew they weren't going to have a child get shot, and I don't think she was sick either. She was just kind of there, and also that it makes sense too. I don't think they would want like a terminally ill child with an unknown disease to be mentioned in the film. But she does die in an explosion. And that's what gets Shadow into the mindset that he normally is, that everyone's familiar with. And we'll go into Gerald, because Gerald was a normal bloke after that. Well, before that, sorry. And then after the death of Maria, he was just like, yeah, time to end the world. So, yeah, his character is a little different from in the games. They definitely Jim Carreyified him, where he acts like goofy but he does act very serious in comparison to Eggman. But yeah, obviously the change is fine. It works for the story. I have nothing wrong with it. And Shadow was obviously the highlight of the film, his character and story. I feel like a lot of people are gonna a new Shadow fans basically now, because he was in the movie. And Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, their dynamic was awesome. Even people are probably going to be upset of the lack of human characters, even though the movie performed critically better than the other two. So obviously, it's still, people have gotten used to less human characters. So but Tom and Maddie were also fine in the film. They were good as always. Also, like everyone voice acting wise and talent wise, everyone was just very good in this film. And but now we'll talk. Now we'll talk major spoilers. We'll go with a little tidbit I really like. When Sonic jumps out of the helicopter, he says the exact line from Sonic Adventure 2, where he's like, "No food or movies, I'm out of here," and he jumps out the helicopter with Tails and Knuckles. I literally had my Leonardo DiCaprio moment where I pointed at the screen. I was like, oh, had the whistle as well. I was like, Jesus, I'm like that was so cool. For long-time fans. The Chow Garden was nice as well. Shadow with a gun. We saw he was going to have a gun as well, but that I got so hyped when I saw that in the trailer and in the movie as well. It was just really cool overall to see everything go down. And the big one, this is the thumbnail. If you didn't know Sonic and Shadow were going to go super in this movie even beforehand, I don't know what you were thinking. I knew this before they even were going to say what the movie was about with Shadow. Like, you could tell they were going to do it. But they played Live and Learn, and Sonic and Shadow both went super at the same time to stop the Eclipse Cannon. And then there were actual gun robots that they were fighting in space. It was so cool. It was actually I got a little emotional watching that bit, just because they actually had Live and Learn, and they had a proper SA2 moment. It was beautiful. And then it goes straight into the post-credit scene at the very end of the film. There are two, where Shadow is obviously alive. They're not going to kill off Shadow. Keanu Reeves does want to do more films, so why not keep him in? Obviously, Shadow survives SA2 as well, so they're not going to kill him off. But we'll talk about the first post-credit scene, where they have Metal Sonic and Amy. That is really cool. Plot-wise, I don't know how Metal Sonic gets there, because Eggman does sacrifice himself in the Space Colony arc, where Shadow is pushing him away so the Earth wouldn't explode and stuff like that. But I don't know how the story is going to work with this, because Eggman technically died again. They might do another fake out death. I don't know. I don't know if they really want to do that for the second time in a row, though. So we'll have to wait and see what the plot of the fourth movie is. They did already confirm the fourth movie is going to happen. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Amy looks pretty cool. She looks movie-ified, just like every other character. She looks fine. I did notice she has more like front spikes, like where the front area, like Tails has those, but she has more. But they probably wanted to give her more to differentiate from Tails, because he has the 3 spikes on his head as well. But yeah, she looks really cool as well, design-wise. It looks exactly how you would think a movie version of Amy would look like. But yeah, obviously, I won't give the movie a score because I didn't really give, when I reviewed the second movie, I didn't give it a score either. Um, if you like the first two movies, then you're definitely going to love this one. And I feel like more Sonic fans are going to, or just more people in general are going to just give this movie more of a shot. I reckon this is going to make more money. In my opinion, I think it'll make more money than the first two just because it has Shadow as Keanu Reeves. And it's a generally good time. The pacing's quite fast, but I do understand they wanted to fit everything in. And they got it all in there. I reckon the runtime could have been longer, but they got it all in there. That's what mainly counts. And overall, I loved the film. Obviously, I'm biased to a degree. I'm a Sonic fan, if that wasn't obvious, due to the channel. But yeah, honestly, had a great time watching this movie. I really do recommend it to just a general audience. It's fun. It's got heart. It gets emotional. It's a good film. I reckon it is up there. It's it's hard to say. It probably is the best out of the trilogy. So I understand how some people could probably like Sonic 2 more. I don't know. I'm still very fresh out of this film, so I'm still trying to like figure out my exact opinion on everything. But right now, I love the film. Probably I will put it on the pedestal as the best video game movie of all time. As of this moment, it is clearly the best, in my opinion. But comment what you think of the film if you have seen it, or if I've encouraged you to watch the film. I don't know. You're probably gonna watch it either way if you're watching the video. But yeah, overall, quick little sum up. Movie's goated. Soundtrack is better than the first two films. Everyone in the film was actually really good, talent wise, and yeah, overall, I reckon the movie's great. And yeah, best video game movie of all time. So we'll leave it there. Peace out. Have a good one.